The country will achieve 10% GDP growth in the fiscal year 2023-24, Prime Minister says in Parliament. The government is set to launch mobile apps to facilitate cooperation and communication between expatriates and their respective families. BNP leader Salima Rahman slammed law enforcement forces to failing to apprehend earlier the leaders linked in the daylight murder of Assalamu alaikum, welcome to MyTV News. I'm Fran, it's been with you in the newsroom. Today we're watching headlines, now the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said the Parliament, the country will achieve 10% GDP growth in the fiscal year 2023-24. She said we became self-reliant in last decade. Prime Minister said this while addressing the Parliament in her closing speech in the budget session. She said her government maintains the zero-tolerance policy against terrorism and extremism. The proposed budget of the fiscal year 2019-20 is set to be passed tomorrow. The government is set to launch mobile apps called surpass to facilitate cooperation and communication between expatriates and their respective families. Foreign Minister Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen came up with the statement during a general discussion on the proposed budget of the fiscal year 2019-20 today. Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen said, "We have 1 crore 20 lakh people living abroad. We are going to launch mobile apps called surpass to assist the population round the clock. After launching it, expatriates can contact family in the country from their resident abroad. They would get all types of assistance and communication from it," Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen added. Information Minister Hassan Mahmood on Saturday, June 29, said that the existing time for submitting registration application of online news portal may be extended by a week. The minister made the disclosure while addressing a function titled Tarunar Babar Milik, organized by the Publicity and Publication Affairs Committee of the ruling party at Bangladesh Shilpakala Academy. June 30 is the last date of apply for news portal registration as per the existing schedule, but the decision to extend the deadline by a week is under consideration as more application will be received. Till now, the number of application reaches 16,000. BNP Standing Committee member Salima Rahman has slammed law enforcement forces for failing to apprehend earlier the lead assailant in the daylight murder of Rifat Sharif in Borgona, Noyan Bond in light of the other allegation of crime level against him, condemning the incident during a human chain program in front of the National Press Club today. The BNP leader said, "What we saw in the unsavory episode in Borgona was a Noyan Bond committing murder on a public road. This Noyan Bond has been involved in criminal activities for a while, but the law enforcement force didn't arrest him but instead giving unlawful assistance." A man wanted in 9 separate cases has been killed in an alleged gunfight between 2 rival gangs of criminals to establish territorial supremacy in Meherpur Gang Upazila. The incident took place on the Kochukhali field in Kosoba village around 2:30 am on Saturday, said Gangi Police OC Ubadur Rahman. The dead has been identified as a listed criminal Monirul Islam from Kosoba. He was implicated in 9 cases relating to murder, extortion, robbery, abduction, drugs and weapons, according to the police. The outlaws fled when a police team arrived on the scene after being informed about a gun battle between 2 rival gangs in Kosovo. OC Rahman said Monirul was found lying on the spot with a bullet wounded. He was subsequently taken to Gangi General Hospital, but doctors on duty declared him dead. We're about to end the headlines once again. The country will achieve 10% GDP growth in fiscal year 2023-24, Prime Minister says in Parliament. The government is set to launch a mobile app to facilitate cooperation and communication between expatriates and their respective families. BNP leader Salima Rahman slammed law enforcement forces for failing to apprehend earlier the lead assailant in the daylight murder of Ripat. President Trump has invited North Korean leader Kim Jong-un on Twitter to meet him at the fortified frontier that divides North and South Korea. Argentina delivered a much improved performance to beat Venezuela 2-0 in the Copa America quarterfinals. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News Online, visit www.youtube.com/mytvbd news. To watch all our programs on YouTube, visit youtube.com/mytvbangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Stay connected. Allah Hafiz.